Hi everyone, welcome to Amaranth. Hope you all are doing well. Thank you guys for joining me here. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at insights and messages for the collective Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. These being general messages, please take the ones that are resonating organically and don't force any onto your situation. Also, you can apply these messages to any aspect in your life. With that being said, Libra, let's get into your messages. So the first card you have, Libra, is the card of fatigue. And it further says break, time out, and halftime. So it's really obvious that you're probably... Sorry about that noise, Libra. All right, so with the fatigue, this energy is clearly about, needing rest, taking a break, taking a pause. You might be feeling burned out right now, Libra. You might have too much going on. Maybe you're overworked or stressed out for some reason. But I do feel that this comes up when you're not taking care of yourself. See, it's very important for us periodically to, take a pause, to take a forced pause where we can rest up, recharge our batteries, renew our energies. And not just that, when we're taking breaks, we're also giving ourselves some time to, think things through. Like, are we seeing the results? Are we moving in the right direction? So it's a good time for reflection, for reassessing the work that you're putting in. Are you getting the results? And at the same time, you enjoy the benefits of rest, right? So halftime is like, taking time out. And, also when we take a pause, when we take a moment to ourselves, we give our body and our heart and our soul a chance to speak and a chance for us to listen to those signals, right? Because if we just keep pushing too hard all the time and ignoring all the burnout and the fatigue that's accumulating, then our efforts are, not that efficient. They're not that productive. So take a moment to just regroup your thoughts, regroup your strategy, and see how far have you come. Are the things that you're doing, are they working, and how would you want to plan the next steps, right? So it's these breaks are very much essential. These pauses for reflection, for healing. Yeah, don't think like, oh, you're exhausted. That means you have less energy to keep pushing through. No, it's not a judgment on your physical or mental strength. It's just that we're human, and this is how human body is designed to take breaks. It's very important. So don't underestimate the importance of that. Next you have is the sea urchins, and it further says, discover beauty in life's prickly moments and trust that every experience holds a lesson. Yeah, exactly. Pricky moments are moments that sting us, that are not pleasant. But at the same time, these are challenges for us to grow, right? We can figure out ways to navigate these moments. And it's a part of our growth, our everyday story. Someone will come about, say, or do something that hurts us. But how do you handle the situation? Are you going to sit and cry, or are you going to be strong? So physical strength is definitely important, but mental, emotional, and spiritual strength is also very important. So just know that when somebody hurts you or you feel something did not go your way, there is a lesson of growth behind it. Nothing else. It's not a judgment on anybody. It's just that, how do we navigate these situations? It's a moment for us to find alternate ways of dealing with such situations so that, next time if somebody says or does something which is unpleasant, we don't react, we don't get angry, we just brush it off. We learn to brush it off, we learn to politely handle that situation. We find a way to navigate it, not escape it, but navigate it with politeness, grace, and gentleness, right? Without being too defensive about it. Because the prickly is clearly that there is some kind of defense mechanism that's on for you. So sometimes we get oversensitive because, the astrological movement and planets, their energies make us sensitive. And we get into this highly defensive and productive mode. We build barriers, we build walls. But instead, figure out like what's hurting you about that thing. And instead of lashing back out to the other person, we figure out a way to strengthen our own inner core, right? So, yeah, I feel that just knowing that there is beauty in these difficult moments as well. The beauty is your growth. The beauty is the skill that you will learn after getting hurt. The beauty is that you will get so many experiences that will make your heart and soul grow exponentially, right? That's why these Paki moments come about or are sent by the universe so that we grow out of it. We'll learn how to overcome it. We'll learn how to strengthen ourselves more so that we don't get impacted in future by these pretty moments in life. Next, Libra, you have the Queen of Spades, and Spades is so righty, it's an air suit. And you are the air element, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius of the air elements. So again, this is about being smart about your choices, being intellectual, researching, transforming difficult situations by use of intellect, right? So I feel this is like this is a mature energy. It is. Queen and kings are mature energies. Their queen is almost a master. She's getting a mastery over situations, right? And this is also feminine energy. So I feel that this is encouraging you to be very strategic in the way you plan things and the way you say things and the way you do things. And also be very, use your intellect when you're in tricky situations. Use your wisdom, use your wit, use your intellect, use strategy to overcome any situation. Now, so I feel that, this is also an energy of growing. When you master, you grow. You ascend to the next level of mastery, which means that facing difficult truths, honoring the truth, seeing things for what they truly are, and bringing it and saying it as it is something that the Queen of Spades does. And when you face difficult situations head on, when you speak the truth without masking it, it transforms the situation. It does. The only thing is that, sometimes they hesitate to speak the truth, but I feel that this is an encouragement for you. This is a high value queen. Why? Because it resolves situations. It resolves situations. It brings about change, and change for the better. The only thing with the spade energy or the air energy is detachment. So also, but this is a queen. A queen is a feminine energy of compassion, of care, kindness. So when you're making those decisions, when you're saying things, be also mindful of how you're saying it. It's one way to be blunt and to cut through, to say things that are so cutting and blunt and hurtful. And you can still say the same thing in a better way, in a more warm, kind-hearted, empathic, a compassionate way. So I do feel that, if there is, and don't brush off the truth, don't live in la la land, okay? And tap into your intellect, tap into how you can strategize things, how you can transform situations, right? This is mature energy. Don't act like a page. Don't act like naive in a situation. It wants your wisdom. Your situation requires your wisdom at this point in time. It requires your courage at this point in time to understand the situation as it is and say it as it is, right? And don't be too harsh. The only thing is that don't be too detached as well, because it shows up in our conversation. So bring more empathic or, kinder vibes as you face and say the truth. Next you have Libra is the card of conjunction. And it further says a union, merging and coming together. So this is great positive energy, right? This is a boost of energy. Just like, we have those energy shots. This is that shot of energy. Now, the good thing about conjunction is that it's a double shot of energy because there are two planets, there are two energies that are coming together. They work as a team. They complement each other, right? They're partners. They're not enemies or rivals. So this is like a really positive boost at this point in time, Libra. I feel that there is something of a coming together, whether it's two people, whether it's a merger in companies, whether it's two skills that you're merging, whether it's two families, two energies, something of a marriage which is going to be more powerful than their individual selves. And this happens because this boost is actually, a gift from the cosmos. Why? Because you have done the work that you needed to do in the past, which means you have gone through those inner shadows. You have faced the fears. You have grown spiritually. You have released negative emotions and negative resentments. You have learned a lot. I feel that you have grown a lot out of it. And now you are a new person. You're a transformed person, or you will feel like a new person very soon. Who that is more warm, that's more compassionate, that's more open-hearted, right? Something that will make you feel like a renewed person. So I feel, Libra, that whatever in the past, you went through good, bad, everything is for a reason, right? So pat yourself for everything that you did right and everything that you did wrong, because you have grown out of it. It's for your personal growth. And being an air sign, you're very adaptable. You're flexible. You can you adapt to situations. You're brilliant. You have a brilliant mind. Libra, air energy. You're ruled by Venus also. So Venus is all about beauty, balancing your seventh house, balancing relationships. So I feel that everything that you are today is, it's because of your past experiences. It's because of the lessons that you have learned in the past. So I do feel there are forces, there are powerful forces that are aligning very soon for you, or they're already in the works and you're already feeling the energy of it. And I feel that this will add a lot of value, purpose, meaning to your life, Libra, to actually everybody that's coming together, or every energy, every aspect that you are merging right now is, it's meant to be at this point in time. So be open to experiences, to partnership, to people. Don't rush through things. Don't force things to happen. Just watch them unfold at their own pace and time. Right? So there is a love that's coming together, and these are the right elements coming together at the right time, because it's meant to be that way for you at this point in time. Next you have is the Hija of Earth, Linden. Yeah, so Hija is daughter. I think it's in Spanish, Hija. Young energy, right? Somebody youthful, somebody who's a student, somebody, look, you can see two hands that's trying to work in the garden with herbs, earth elements, right? Learning something about it, or working with earth energies, maybe growing, maybe you're learning about nature. Maybe you're learning how to grow things. Now, growth could be related to outside landscape, beautifying things. It could be in any area of your life where you're creating something, right, for yourself that you can manifest into your reality. You are learning it up. You are being very patient. For some of you, you could be into outdoor projects and venturing and things like that. But this is recognizing that something has potential to grow and learning up about it. It could also be learning up about finances and how to work your finances for you, but making the most of resources, right? Learning on how to use what you already have. The only caution with Hija of Earth is too much thinking, right? Overthinking and learning of everything and not doing anything about it. So be mindful of too much procrastination that comes about with this Hija of Earth energy. So you might be into herbs, using it for cooking or preparing some teas. You could also be into sustainable living, growing your own crops, or landscaping, or decorating your homes. But this is like putting in the effort to learn it all up so that things will grow. Creating those solid foundations, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn are the earth elements. It also mentions linden over there as an herb. So linden is very important for calming down anxiety, stress, relaxing again, because you have the page energy, which means you're trying to learn something, you're trying to create something which is strong, right? I also feel that, Linden is to protect yourself, protect your energies, staying away from negative energies. It's like creating that sacred space, right? You can do it through meditation. You can do it through some, by some rituals, maybe. There's a lot of spiritual rituals that are there to, calm yourself down. To have, this could also be about communication, to communicate peacefully, to resolve any kind of conflicts that you might have around you. But at the same time, don't overextend yourself, right? Because personal boundaries are also very important. So Linden is more about keeping things together. Maybe you're participating in some gathering, community events, creating those sacred spaces where people can come together and thrive. This is also about healing. Linden is all about spiritual, emotional healing. It's a heart medicine. So to bring your, any burdens that you're carrying, to wash them away. To bring that inner peace, to find your balance emotionally. But at the same time, be mindful of your, protective and mindful of who you invest your time and energy into. I feel that in some way you want to create the peaceful environments for people. Maybe some healing is needed. Maybe you're a healer, you're trying to heal people, and healing could be through words, or it could be through just talking, or giving them your time, energy, resources, but at the same time not overextending, right? You gotta have that balance. Don't overextend yourself is the message of Linden. Next tarot card Libra you have is the Eight of Water, and it says the Larian. So Eight of Water is water energy, right? This is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio are the water elements. It's minor arcana. So it's more about, just leaving things behind that are not making you happy, in the sense that this is a kind of shift in your emotions, a change in the way you feel, right? You're like, you want to just leave things behind that are hurting you, that are not calming, not bringing inner peace. So it's always better to wash those emotions away. So I feel you're doing that. Also, valerian as a herb is again used for, for relaxing our nerves, so calming us down, because it has sedative properties. So it could be helping you in your sleep better. It could help you calm your nerves, anxieties, and things like that. But I feel this is about, if you have been hurt emotionally, this is a time where you can heal that, and release any emotions regarding to a specific negative experience. There's a tea which is brewing on the table. It's sitting on the teapot and it's still warm. So sip on some warm tea, bring in some jasmine, some valerian flowers to enjoy the calming vibes that this herb brings in. Some of you could also be studying about herbs or herbal energies. But I feel that you are trying to bring in some peace in a situation, could be, or it could be working towards your internal peace. Something could have ruffled your feathers or your emotions, right? This valerian also has a very strong scent. And, it's known from a long time that any herbs that are strong scented, they are actually good for warding off any negative or evil energies. So I do feel that, ground yourself, because valerian, the valerian root is also used for grounding our emotions. It's used for calming us down, for spiritual effects, for meditation effects. Because valerian is also, very positive for holistic healing. It's very good for peaceful, for peace, harmony, for de-stressing, like the spa effect, gives like a spa effect. So try that. It's very positive. There might be some teas available in stores, so try that. It really works. So as you walk through the Eight of Water, which means leaving emotional hurts and negative emotions behind, try to ground yourself, right? Try to achieve that emotional balance. through, through so many calming and de-stress and techniques that are available out there. You can ground your energies by being out in nature, by going for a walk, or even like trying some essential oils, baths, salts, even incense sticks, or they create that sacred space and bring in positive energy and even relax us. The incense sticks of Valerian flavor, they will also work, to calm you down, to relax you. So in case you're feeling, any type of negative emotions or anxiety, it will ground you. So it's a very good, positive, experience with Valerian. And the last card Libra you have for today is crack a routine, and says we all like established routes that are familiar and efficient. The problem is when we get caught up in the same cycle, we reduce our ability to bring new things into our lives that we can learn from. Crack a routine today. It could be something as simple as how you make breakfast or get ready for work. If you want to take it up a notch, try talking to people whom you really engage with. See if you can cultivate a new relationship. Changing a routine can help bring new wonders into our lives and help us integrate new perspectives that allow us to learn and grow. So shake things up a little bit in your routine, not too much to hurt you, but yeah, it will help with, easing out the 8 of Cups or 8 of Water energy. So positive energies out to your Libra. So Libra, those were your messages. Hope they were helpful and insightful to you guys. Thank you guys for joining, for watching and supporting the channel. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you like the messages, please hit the like and the subscribe along with the bell so you get notified every time a video is published. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you guys again. Take care of you all. Bye for now.